Keyword believe. I'll verify here in a second. The other night I did a test run with this wireless microphone. I plugged the receiver in, but I didn't do any gains, set any gains or noise canceling. And when I checked the channel and watched the video, I guess you could just like barely hear me. It's almost non-existent as far as sound is concerned. And I'm running it on Bluetooth connection tonight, so the audio will be Bluetooth connected. I hate playing these bomb pots, but this is the only table that was nine-handed that had available seating. So here we are. And they're gonna take a whole $1 from us, and I flopped a flush, baby flush. Maybe I can win this hand. I will be taking the betting lead for sure. That's the problem. This is action you don't want. But you're gonna call or go all in. So may well just rip it in. Oh, he was bluffing for $18.37. Please come again. Oh my gosh. Taking an $18.37. Was that a misclick? Dude's like flaming fire. Oh, you left, son. No, I think he was bluffing. He was bluffing because he left so quick. He got his ass down. So what's up, man? I hate these tables though, but it's all about trying to come out victorious. Like I said, this is just a test run, seeing what we got on the mic. DJI Mic 2 wireless microphone. One of the features is whatever device you have, whether it's an Apple or a Samsung, they have adapters that attach to the receiver, so you can plug the receiver directly to the charging port of your phone and get a signal. And the mic will communicate with the receiver. But you also have Bluetooth connectivity. So in order to run my second monitor, because I'm on a Surface Pro 7, they only have one port and it's a USB-C. So if I run the transmitter there, then I don't have access to the multi-port that gives me HDMI to HDMI. So we go Bluetooth, and then we just do the access this way, and we can play on a second monitor as well as still capture the audio, hopefully. I'm pretty sure it's catching the audio because when I open up Streamlabs, I could see the equalizer moving in response to my voice. I'm gonna open up YouTube and see how it sounds. It sounded fine the other night as well, but when I listened to it in the car, it didn't. It sounded very low. I was very, very low. Yeah, we're not playing this hand. Trying to see what we got going here. Whatever device you have, whether it's an Apple or a Samsung, they have adapters that attach to the receiver, so you can plug the receiver directly to the charging port. So that sounds pretty good. Other than I don't have a windscreen, so I got the fans on. The reason I wanted to do the transmitter is because it has adaptive noise canceling. So if I were able to, I think the adaptive noise canceling only works if the transmitter's plugged up. And I'm gonna have to adjust the gain because the stuff was really, really low that I watched today. Like, I just could not hear me at all. We're buffering. What the heck is that about? I got decent internet, but I did switch to a new provider. So there is some lag. We do not want to play for that much, or do we? Gamble, gamble. Let's see. See a flop. We might flop a straight. Might flop a flush. Might flop a boat. Don't know what we're gonna flop. Yeah, we flopped a pretty good draw. We're staying. We're definitely staying. There's no folding here, buddy. Matter of fact, I'd like to build this pot, but I'm just gonna call. Okay, that doesn't help me. What are we gonna do here? Any club or a 10? I actually prefer a club over a 10. I don't want to race for it all. Oh gosh. I could win here. I could so get what I need to win. Ah! Oh my gosh. I was like, I got a lot of outs. Oh, that was a lot of outs, bro. I know you're sour. I know you're upset. You're a sore loser, but you know, there's a saying, and it's called, everybody hates a winner. That's why they all hate me. So, you know, we're in it for the money. We're not here to be your friend. That was a good spot for me to gamble there. Oh, he reloaded. Let me catch him in traffic again. But, yeah, you know, we're just on here messing around. I ought to leave the table. I've doubled up twice. So, there's no way I'm calling any bet here. I was in the big blind and he just limped. Oh, he is upset. I mean, he wants me to know tell me how you really feel. Show me how you really feel, motherfucker. You know, that's all I'm getting. You know what? I'm not even going to react to them. See, they have these animations and emojis you can click on and throw at people and all that, but, you know, I'm just here to play. You can get upset. I can leave the table if you're that upset. And then you can really talk about me in the chat box, because it's a cash game. I don't have to sit here. So you're lucky I'm even staying, giving you action back at your money. There's so many people that are hit and run artists, and that's all they do. I can't call any bets here. I'm just folding. Oh, hell. We both have garbage compared to the board. It wasn't garbage pre-flop. Just garbage in relation to the board. No wonder neither one of us bet. But, yeah, so, you know, just been doing a lot of things. Trying to take care of business, keep these bills paid. You know, best I can. Work. You know, that's all we do is work. People are like, man, you always working. Shit, I ain't rich. You should be working too. You work the same job I do, man. But I get it. Sometimes, if you got two incomes, you only need one. You know what I mean? But like when you're by yourself, even though I don't have no kids or nothing, man, there's nothing wrong with going and getting some extra money, generating some extra. You know, because you want to buy nice things, and then you want to be able to do something with it, you know. Oh man, I didn't know that microphone was still plugged up. Give me 1 second. Just gonna unplug the Yeti. I don't know if we were picking up microphone audio from there. It said we were getting it from the DJI. Let me see. Yep, still getting it from the DJI. Because I removed the Yeti microphone as an audio port, but it was still plugged up to the dongle, so I don't know if I was getting anything. I guess while I'm on here, I may as well go over to my little bag and get one of those windscreens. See how it helps with the wind. Never opened them. They're in the plastic still. Yeah. I really do like these microphones so far. Just the concept of them. I haven't tweaked with any audio features or settings or none of that, but just the whole concept of going wireless now, you know, is good for me because I have a laptop card in front of me that you can't see right now, and it's very portable and it's small. I didn't want a large one because my laptop is such a small one. So it's fine if you're just running a laptop, but if you get a external mic, like I have a Yeti and I got a desk clamp boom arm, then I got a pop filter so you don't get those pop noises, puff, the P's and the F's, you know, I got all that mess. So, you know, you got to think about that. Now, we're going to put this on while we're live. Sorry for any. There we go. Alrighty. That should help with wind noise. You know, that's what that's designed for. If you're out on location anywhere and there's any wind, you should always have that on. And it'll prevent the wind from getting into your audio feed. So I'm hoping that's what it's doing. I'll check it later on, because if so, I'll just wear this and go Bluetooth so I can still have my big screen as a secondary monitor. I like having a larger screen to see things on. You know, it's almost like my little personal studio. I haven't taken all this stuff down that I gotta sell. I did post my router online, but I guess I need to post this Yeti mic and the pop filter, boom arm, the whole setup, everything, you know. I wasn't sure how this new internet would handle streaming wireless, you know, 5G wireless. I didn't know if the upload would be good enough, but I mean, I just looked it up and it's on there, so it seems to be working fine. The delay that I was experiencing or buffering may not have been on my internet. It may have been on other people at the table, so, because I'm not seeing that anymore. I do have some updates I need to download on the Microsoft. It notified me that, so. And I'm not here to play all night. I really wasn't even here to play this long. I really just wanted to test. Like I said before, I don't care that much for bomb pots, which is really funny because I won a gigantic pot. The guy was bluffing. You know, he bluffed $18 to try to steal it, so I go all in because I flopped the flush, and he folds for his last $3 and then leaves the table, just exit. I was like, okay. And then this other guy, you know, puts me all in with a lot of outs and very few doubts. I mean, I know if I hit the club, I'm gonna win. I actually didn't even check his whole cards. I think he had a king and something else, but he didn't have a straight or nothing. I think he had two pair. Don't quite remember. You know, it's funny like that. I'll have to go back and watch it and That'll be one that I watch just to see what he had. That's why I like recording this. It's not necessarily for views, likes, or monetizing on YouTube. I probably will never be monetized because I cuss and all that shit. You know, there. In order to get monetized, you gotta, I guess, be PC or whatever. So, oh, but by the way, so I ordered some Redwood by Umzu on Amazon Prime Day. You know, and they're just capsule pills that have all this healthy stuff to help with blood flow. So it's good for your heart, good for blood flow. And I was like, you know, I need it. So I got it. And then the other night, I drove all the way an hour away to this one Target because they had mud water in stock. And it's a coffee alternative, you know, that you can take in the morning. You mix it with hot water and blend it, and you drink it. And it gives you energy and everything. But it's all from like mushrooms and lion's mane, cordyceps, cacao, all this healthy junk. It's real organic. And when I tell you real organic, it's going to make you take a dump. And your farts are going to stink a lot worse, and your pee is going to smell, oh my gosh, awful. I mean, I was in the shower and I farted and I was like, oh my gosh, that is bad. And then I peed today and I thought coffee made your pee smell. Oh no, this is next level here, baby. But yeah, I'm thinking it may just be getting it in my system too, you know. I think over time, you know, once it's in my body a couple of weeks, hopefully that goes away. If not, that's like the worst side effect ever. I mean, there is a distinct difference in the way my farts smell since taking this. You know, I'm gonna send a warning to everyone at work. I'm on some new stuff, and it changes the way my farts smell, so you might not want to get too close. Fair warning. Just fair warning. Putting it out there, guys. These farts are next level. You know what I mean? That's all I'm telling you. So, I mean, it's bad. Maybe it's putting toxins out of my body. I don't know. But it's doing something. It's definitely doing something different. But yeah, like I said, you know, I've just been kind of slowly but surely like, okay, I'm going to add a supplement here. Oh, I've always researched and wanted to try this. I'm going to add this supplement, you know, and just, you know, just kind of become oh, here we go, kiss $1 goodbye. I can't believe they take $1 from everybody to make a pot. It's crazy. So that's $8 in the middle. And then they deal me this garbage. It's like, I won the last one, so I guess I can't complain. I owe $1. I've only won 2 pots. I've been dealt 18 hands and I saw flop 5 times. Yeah, we're folding. If we make our straight, someone else can have a bigger straight. So we can be the dumb person with the bad end, dummy end of the straight. So it's not a good look. You know, he bet half the pot, so he can have it. Shout out to Greg Bratcher, by the way. It's my guy. It's his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Been knowing each other basically since 2006. You know, definitely say that's my brother from another mother. We don't always get along, but we go along, you know. I ain't gonna tell y'all we've had a pen pal, bosom buddy relationship and never had a fight or argument. I'm a Taurus, so that's just not even possible. being friends with me is very difficult. Hence why I'm still single. No kids, never married. But it's really weird, you know, how like you have a relationship with someone and y'all break up and they say they don't want shit to do with you and all this and they don't want to communicate with you no more or nothing. So you block them on Facebook, block them on everything. And then she texts you and is like, well, I hope you're doing well and I really do miss you. What the fuck? You remember you ended this shit and you wanted to totally like cease all communication. But with Samsungs, when you have the blocked messages, it shows up in a separate section. And I guess I'm guilty for checking that section, but I always do. I always check it. I don't even know why. I probably should stop that. It's probably a bad habit. But I did good. I didn't respond. You know, I almost wanted to tell him to go jump in a lake. So I didn't, you know, because some people do stuff to see if you're going to respond. That's their whole goal. If he responds, he still wants me. If he doesn't say nothing, oh, he's moved on. You know, they gauge it off of that. Even if you say something horrible to him, you said something. But if you don't say nothing at all, boy, that silence just kills them. They're just like, maybe he met someone else, or maybe this, or maybe that. There's so many maybes that are in their head, and they just don't know because they don't have words to, you know, there's no follow-up. You can't get a read if you're texting and I don't type back. How can you get a read on if I'm with someone else, if I'm, you know, or anything? You can't. I mean, I didn't say anything, you know. So, you know, sometimes silence is the best. I mean, it's the key ingredient, you know. A lot of people over communicate. And I'm guilty of that myself. You know, I'll share too much or over communicate or too nice. And then I wind up having to be an asshole at the end because I've been being too nice. And then they think I'm some monster because I've been so nice all along. So, you know, I'm working on it, you know, keeping it close to the vest, you know, not really, you know, you don't have to talk to everybody, especially people you're not with anymore. Why even engage? So, just looking at that. You know, sometimes I feel like I go to work and I don't say anything. Well, what's wrong with you today? You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? You're not your normal self. Normally you're, you know, like, no, I'm done with that guy. Y'all ain't gotta worry about him no more. He's not here to. I'm just here for a check like everybody else. I don't want to talk to none of y'all. But unless it's work related, I don't have shit to say to none of y'all. Other than where's my money, you know. And see, when you start treating a job like a job and stop treating people nice and being polite, they get really confused. They're like, what the fuck's going on with him? Y'all check on, is everything okay? You know, they'll be wanting to talk and trying to figure out what's wrong. And you in your own, I be in my own world sometimes. And it's good to be in that zone where it's like, I don't have the time to talk about stupid bullshit today. I'm on some other shit. You know, I'm just here to get this 12 over with and on to the next one. You know, tomorrow's Friday. I'll probably venture to some karaoke. Don't know if I'm gonna do a double like I did last Friday, where I went to one place in Texas and another place in Oklahoma. I really liked the list that the guy had in Oklahoma. He had access to the internet, basically. There were so many songs that I've been looking for and people don't have them. So, oh my gosh, Ace is cracked. Oh man, they are shutting it down today, baby. But yeah, you know, he had like I have a list of songs that I might hear, and I'll be like, oh, I want to sing this, oh, I want to sing that, and then I'll go to karaoke. And, well, I don't have that. No, I don't have that either. And these aren't brand new songs. These are songs that have been out. You know, they just don't have them on their list. So it limits, like there's songs that I'd like to do and I can't do. So it's like, oh, well, let me do this. But I do this every time I'm here because the list is limited. And you don't want to be the guy that's at the bar singing the same song every week. You know, you just don't. You want to switch it up. You know, and then when I find a place that has the other songs that I'd like to sing, I find myself like, hey, I got to stop singing these every time I come here because I'm singing them every week. You know, but it's just one of them things. But I really like Luke Combs. Luke Combs is a really good country guy. I like a lot of his style country. Doing This is a really cool song. Um, Forever After All is a good song as well. I was actually singing Better Together at a bar by Luke Combs, and there was a couple there, and she asked me if I knew Forever After All. She was like, it's a great song. I'd love to hear you sing it. And I'm like, well, I can't sing it if I don't know it. And she was like, if you learned it and we were back here, I'd love to hear you sing it. And I was like, oh, thank you. I mean, it's a huge compliment, you know, because I sung Better Together, and she wants me to sing another Luke Combs song based off of how I sound. So it's a really great compliment. I don't sound nothing like Luke Combs, though, but I carry a tune at least. So, but I have had people say I sound like Stained when I sing It's Been a While. But I mean, I've always loved that song, and it doesn't seem difficult to sing. Some of the stuff he does country is more difficult than sounding like him on It's Been a While. You know, that alternative sound. If you have that voice, you can just pull it off. You know, but like his country stuff, he doesn't even tap into that same sound, and you're hearing him sing in his voice instead of that alternative. It was kind of like Creed, Nickelback, Stained, Radiohead. They all had this kind of genre sound, you know. I mean, you knew when you were listening to Creed. You knew when you were listening to Nickelback. You knew when you were listening to Stain. You knew when you were listening to Radiohead. But it's like a certain type of sound. I mean, all the way down to the way their bands were playing too. It's a certain type of sound. You know. I said I wasn't gonna eat any more candy, and then I went to Family Dollar to get some water and went straight to the candy aisle and got the extreme Sour Patch. And boy, they were good. I shouldn't have done it. I ate 2 boxes of them. It was so good. So good. 2 or 3. Shit, I think I had 3. Either way, shit, I gotta go to rehab for candy, y'all. Candy is my kryptonite. Like those Jolly Rancher gummies, Sour Patch, peanut M&Ms. Oh my gosh, just stop. Stop. I did quit sodas for the entire month of July, but I drank a whole lot of coffee. So now I'm trying to transition from coffee to mud water. And so far it's been okay, you know. I've just been doing 1 in the morning, but in the afternoon to evening time, I feel myself crashing. So I almost want to just do 2 or double the amount that's in the morning one, but I don't know if that would, like this stuff, when I'm telling you it messes with your stomach. After the first day of taking it, I went to the store and bought anti-diarrheal medicine over the counter. And I'm not going to consume this stuff without taking the anti-diarrheal on top of it. That's where I'm at with it. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta have the anti-diarrheal stuff. We have outs, but why would he bet here? It's the real question. It's a weird spot to bet $1. And of course, I let my hair grow back out, and now I have ingrown hair bumps all around my head. So I really can't shave it with the electric shaver until those go away. All I have to do is just use that thing every day and not let it grow back in. But I let it grow back in. I could cut it down, but then the bumps will be exposed and stuff. It probably looks ugly. So I'm gonna let it grow a little bit and show my age, and let you see the bald spot, whatever. Shout out to Boro. I didn't know he was locked up, but he just got out. I think he did 7. That's what I saw. I don't know what he's in there for. Doesn't even matter. Well, probably does. But, you know, like I know this guy, and he's just a really good basketball player. Last time he got out, we was at the gym and he beat me like 15-2 or 15-3. I don't care. I was still out there trying. That motherfucker had me on ice skates. I ain't give a shit. Yeah, this little son bitch is Allen Iverson right here in front of you, basically. Yeah, but I really hope he, you know, gets his shit together and stays out. Don't get jammed up no more. I mean, I don't know what he was in there for. I never looked it up. I don't even know what he was in there for the first time. But, you know, he's just a real bright, spirited person. Very positive. And whatever it is that keeps putting him in there, I hope he's able to stop. You know, whatever it is, I hope he can just leave it alone. Like I said, I don't know what the charge is, so I just know who he is when I see him, and put a smile on my face, you know. Swear how Facebook just keeps popping up with people I know. There's some people that have friend requests for me, and I have no clue who the fuck they are. And I'm like, well, why is this person wanting to be my friend? Who the fuck is this? And I get skeptical. If I don't know them, I won't click on it. But sometimes it's just classmates, upperclassmen, and then, some that graduated, that are younger than, but I recognize the names normally on those. But then there's some, and I'm like, who the hell is that? And I'm like, well, two of these people that went to school with me know them, so they must know or him, or, because why would I know this person. I'm just like, I can't remember. And then, it could just be a matter of a Facebook photo of what they look like now versus when they was in high school. If I saw that, oh, that's who that is, that type of shit. But it's just like the name isn't ringing a bell on some of them. And then there's some, I swear, are just scams. I'm like, okay, I don't know you at all, and I remember you. Yeah. Thought about getting up in the morning and doing a workout. Getting up really, really early. Like going to bed here in the next 38 minutes. Like being in bed at 10 and waking up at 4. Do a workout. Go grab something to eat. Come back, eat. Take my morning supplements, I guess is what you'd call that. Give myself time to digest in case it decides it wants to do its thing. We got a piece of this. He didn't want 2 players, he wanted 1 player. It's just not worth hanging around. If I don't have like a really good draw or nothing, just have a little piece of it. Second pair ain't gonna be top there, And I could be winning there. I could be playing way too tight, but I am actually trying to focus on booking wins every time I play, and getting my money in really good or with a really heavy draw if I get my money in. So I'm actually making a conscious effort to win. Considering playing in some big tournaments here toward Labor Day. So I'm going to be online working a lot more, streaming a lot more so you guys can see some content. But it's not going to be me goofing off like it normally is. It's actually going to be me trying to win. Oh my goodness, look at this board. I'm so glad I'm not involved in this shit. I mean, either you have it or you don't. You bet the other person that doesn't have it's gonna fold. There's no way they stay. Any ace is gonna bet. Ace queen, take them to the cleaners. Yeah, you don't have the ace, it's just fold. There's no even room to call.